guys, and welcome back to my channel. Paige Howell here, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to share with you today some of the questions that I've been getting about Outschool. So this video is going to be all about frequently asked questions for prospective teachers who are thinking about joining the Outschool platform. But first, you can always reach me at heypaigehowell@gmail.com. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. It allows you to be alerted if you hit the bell, ding, 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 when new videos come out that I hope you find helpful in your Outschool journey or teaching online, because my channel is all about how to help you be the best online teacher that you can be and how to build your online teaching business. So, are you ready to hear? What are the frequently asked questions? These are some of the questions that you probably have. Question number one is, what is Outschool? So, the best way that I found to describe Outschool is, it is a platform that allows teachers to teach, not just teachers, but anybody who has a passion to teach a topic to students all around the world. So let's think. Outschool is like Craigslist. You can list your items for sale on Craigslist, and Craigslist advertises them for you. That's what Outschool does for your classes. They advertise your classes, but not just in your neighborhood. They advertise them all around the world for you, so you can have learners all around the world. Question number two. Do you need a degree to teach at Outschool? No, you do not need a degree. And I'm going to read from you directly from the Outschool website what is required to be a teacher at Outschool. Outschool does not require formal teaching credentials. We believe that many adults can offer rewarding classes based on their experience and interest. We do have several requirements. Teachers need to meet these standards to become and to remain a teacher on Outschool. So you need to have one or more expertise or passion that you will base your classes around. Meeting our community standards. That means that you need to be prompt, professional, have professional communication with parents and the Outschool team. Observe their class content policy, including the policy that Outschool classes are secular and objective, that you have a reliable and fast internet connection. You need to have over a 3 Mbps, don't ask me what that means, but I know my computer has it, upload and download. Technical know-how to run a online class efficiently and effectively. So I'm gonna stop here just real quick. Outschool does use the Zoom platform, and they do have practice where you can practice using Zoom if you're not familiar with running a Zoom classroom. I can promise you, practice makes perfect, and it's not hard to do. So next, a good command of the written and spoken English. All of your students are going to be English speakers or have the ability to understand English, okay? You also have to have an identity verification and a background check, and you have to be 18 years of age, and you have to be residing in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, or the United Kingdom. That's what you need. So now what do? If you meet all that criteria, how do you apply? Well, I hope that you're going to use the link below, because that is my referral link. And when you use my referral link, I'm going to be able to provide you some resources to help you through the process, to help you on your Outschool journey. And that will link you to me. If you decide you would like to use my Outschool referral link, please email me at heypaigehowell@gmail.com, because that will allow me to email you back directly to send you the resources that I have for you to help that journey a little bit easier for you. How do you apply? That link is going to take you to the Outschool website. And I have another video, but boom, I'm gonna pop up here, and you actually get to see me filling out my application. There are just a few questions. It's not hard. The hardest thing I see people struggling with is you do have to produce a 60 to 90 second video that shows them you, your personality, and you can talk about what you're going to teach. In that video, I will tell you, you want to smile, you want to be friendly, and you want to be you. Don't try and be me. Don't try and be someone else that you watch their video. You be you, because those students are going to find you that want your teaching style and the topics that you have to offer. Question number 3, I get asked this all the time. What can I teach? You can teach anything you want as long as they are secular and objective. You can teach how to cross stitch. You can teach how to play guitar. You can teach English. You can teach writing. You can teach math. You can teach singing. You can read stories. You can teach pottery. You can teach art. You can teach about bugs. You can teach how to grow a garden. You can teach how to make essential oils. Guys, the sky is the limit. So be thinking, if you're interested, what is your passion? What is something that you can teach and kids are going to see? This person has a lot of knowledge and is excited to share this with me. Question number 4, do you work for free? No, most of us don't like to work for free. We like to get paid. So I get this question all the time. How much do you get paid? Well, video up here on how much I made my first 2 weeks at Outschool, and video over here, how much I made in my first month at Outschool. And they may be backwards, we'll see. But what I wanted to share with you is Outschool's business model. They take 30% of the class fee. So when I talked about that it was like Craigslist, Outschool is a platform and you basically pay to advertise your classes on this platform and for them to be the money processor for you and for them to provide the platform, the Zoom platform for you to teach on, and for them to market your classes. So they take 30%, you keep 70%. When you are deciding what you want to teach, that's going to also command how much money you're going to charge. They do give you kind of a rubric of what classes should go for. You can also look up other classes, see what other teachers are charging to give yourself a good idea about what your classes or how you're going to get them really full based on the amount that you're charging for each class. But you have ultimate control over that. You have control over how much you charge for your class. Now it is charged per learner and the learners pay Outschool. So the next question is, how do you get paid? So Outschool pays you through PayPal. So when you sign up for Outschool, you don't even sign any type of 1099 or anything like that. You really are paying them to use their platform. So it is your sole responsibility to claim your income. But you are paid anywhere from 5 to 7 days. I usually see my pay come on PayPal in about 5 days. And you are paid per class. They don't lump up a week or anything like that. You're paid per class. So just know that. And it's very simple. It's very easy to set up PayPal if you don't have that. And then you can transfer it right into your checking account. And voila, you're making money and you're getting paid. And there's no fee for transferring it to having PayPal or transferring it to your checking account. Okay, so question number 6. I touched on this a little bit. The question that I get is, how do you teach these classes? Well, you teach these classes through Zoom, and most of us have been very well acquainted with Zoom during the recent quarantine. You may not have been leading the Zoom, you may have been on Zoom, so you will need to know how to actually be the host of a Zoom. But again, as I mentioned, Outschool does have training that will help you learn how to use the Zoom platform. Do you have to pay for Zoom? No, you do not have to pay for Zoom. It is all done through Outschool. You do have to have a Zoom account and you'll learn how to use it. So it's really not difficult. The next question is, what hours do you teach? Guys, 24/7 you can teach, because guess what? Kids around the world are awake at all different times, and at some point during the 24-hour cycle, somebody is awake. So as long as they're English speaking and as long as they're interested in your classes, you can schedule your class and you may have students enroll. You are going to want to probably toy around with the times that you're going to offer in the classes and what fits into your schedule. Guys, you want to be excited, you want to be upbeat, you want to give everything to it when you teach your class. So make sure it's a good time for you to teach as well. So you can teach it anytime you want to. That's the answer to that question. Next question is, how do parents find your classes? That's a great question. I explained it a little bit. Outschool markets your classes for you. They produce Facebook ads. They do email blasts to families of different topics. Parents will start to follow you, like your profile. So when you list new classes, they'll know that they've been, new classes have been uploaded, new times have been added. So Outschool does a really nice job of trying to get students to enroll in your classes. So it's also up to you. You can share your classes with friends and family. I have a great marketing video that you can watch as well, that are ways for you to self-market, just not relying on Outschool solely, but for you to help do that as well. So check that one out. So parents find your classes, they can search. There's a great search tool on Outschool, and they can put in, let's say they want to learn how to knit. They put in knitting and voila, a whole bunch of classes on knitting come out. And then the parents are gonna just look around, and they're gonna be like, oh, I think this teacher seems nice, or this profile is good, and this teacher has a lot of background. So they're gonna choose to sign up, and that class time fits for me. They will sign up and they'll take that class at that time. How many classes can you teach at Outschool? As many as you want. Guys, there are people that are making $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 a month teaching on Outschool platform right now. I'm not one of those making that much money. I did make, that video's up here. I'm sending you to all kind of videos in this one, how much I made, so you can check that out to see. But there's a lot of opportunity for online learning right now. And I hope that you will decide that you want to take advantage of that, and you want to share your passion with students all around the world for them to learn new things. This is a great question too. Does Outschool offer training? They do offer training. They actually just released a new training, some modules that are very easy and very thorough. So they do offer training. It's not paid training. It's something you're going to need to do on your own, but you're going to want to do it because this is your business and you want to make sure that you do it very efficiently and effectively. So I suggest you definitely do the training prior to jumping on and teaching your first class. The other question that comes up to me is, how long does it take to get to find out if you have been approved with Outschool? It is typically taking anywhere from 3 to 5 days once you submit your application. Once you submit your application, then you will have to undergo a background check. That is taking a little bit longer for some people. It seems like different states are taking a different amount of time. So just know there is a different time. But while you are waiting on your background, one of the things that I suggest that for all the referrals that I work with is to go ahead and start on working on your classes that you want to teach, because you are also going to have to submit those for approval. Outschool does have the ability to approve and deny any classes that it lists on its platform. So you want to get that ready, and in the description box, you will see a link to that class form, and you can start filling that out in a Word document so you can cut and paste, and you'll be ready to send it off as soon as you get that background approval and you're ready. How many students do you teach? That's really up to you. In the Outschool, when you advertise your class, you can have a minimum and a maximum. And I typically teach no more than 7 students in my classes because the type of classes that I teach and the age range that I teach. I want to give value to my students, so I limit the number of students that are in there. Some people may want it to do more because, of course, if you have more, the more money you're going to make. I'm a teacher and my education comes first, so I am going to limit it so that my students are getting what they need. How long are classes? Classes are up to you. You can have a 15-minute wake up this morning, let's do some stretches together, or you can have an hour-long class on survival in the wilderness. That is completely up to you. Again, that's one of the wonderful things about Outschool is you have so much control over what you teach, when you teach, how much you charge. what classes that you want to teach, when you want to teach them. I think I repeated myself there. You have a lot of flexibility in that. So guys, those are the most frequently asked questions. If you have more questions, please pop them below. I do answer my questions in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. I am going to be working on, so stay tuned and hit that bell, on frequently asked questions for new teachers. So once you're enrolled, what are the questions that you're going to have that most teachers have? And I can help you out and get those questions answered, maybe even before you start, so that you'll have a little leg up. Guys, thank you. Happy teaching, happy day, and I hope to see you again soon.